Available now. Link below.
And now we take you inside the fervor of CPAC 2024, where former President Donald Trump laid out a blueprint to rescue America from the clutches of what he calls the Biden nightmare. With the nation teetering on the edge of decline, Trump's words were not just a speech, but a battle cry for the soul of our republic. As Biden's policies lead us down a path of uncertainty, Trump emerges as the beacon of hope, promising to restore America's lost glory. Now, this report isn't just about a political rally. It's a pivotal moment in our nation's history. Why does Trump believe he's the architect of America's resurgence? And more importantly, why should you care? Well, stay with us for an analysis that cuts through the noise, providing clarity in a sea of chaos. So you don't want to miss the final thought. It's a perspective that could change how you see the future of America. Before we dive deeper into the heart of our special report, let's talk about reality. Just like America can't afford another day under the chaos that's been the hallmark of the Biden administration, you can't afford to be unprepared for what's next. And the truth? Well, our nation's turmoil mirrors a lack of readiness, a void of common sense and leadership that's akin to a family not stocking up for hard times. And that is where preparewithgary.com comes in. Snag your $60 off for a 4-week emergency food kit from My Patriot Supply. Sealed, ready, and waiting. These meals are your lifeline. Just as strong leadership is our nation's. So don't wait for disaster to strike. Prepare now at preparewithgary.com. Free shipping if you order by 3 p.m. So let's get prepared. Now, in a nation hungry for direction and tired of the status quo, Donald Trump's recent appearance at CPAC was more than just a political rally. It was a declaration of intent, a promise to rescue America from the grips of what he and many others deem the Biden nightmare. Trump, with his charismatic fervor, didn't just speak to the crowd. He spoke for a vast swath of Americans who feel sidelined in their own country. And now his address was about 90 minutes. It wasn't just a walk down memory lane. It was a forward-looking vision for a second term, a term that promises to be about action, not just rhetoric. And his message was clear. The Biden administration's policies have led America into a state of decline, turning the nation into what he describes as a laughingstock on the international stage. We've got a bunch of clips. Let's play the first one.
If we can break out of the Biden nightmare, and it is a nightmare, he's the most incompetent person. Can you imagine this man who can't walk off a stage? He can't find the stairs. Where are they? Where are they, he asks. Where? He makes a 2-minute speech because that's about the only, they couldn't get any more fuel than that. Whatever happened to the cocaine they found in the White House? Where is it?
Yeah, where is it? Indeed. Now, here Trump highlights what many see as Biden's most glaring failures. His administration has been marred by missteps, controversies from the chaotic withdrawal from Afghanistan to the mishandling of the border crisis, culminating in a surge of migrant crime that is culminating across the city, states, and communities across the nation, making them feel less safe. And Trump's critique of Biden's mental acuity and his administration's competency resonates with those who feel America is on the wrong path. His impersonations of Biden, while comedic, underscore a serious concern among voters about the current president's fitness for office. And Trump's assertion that these people in charge are destroying the country is not just a throwaway line, it's a sentiment that echoes in the hearts of many Americans who yearn for the leadership that puts America first. Here's our next clip.
I would do well in a lot of places because it's common sense. Remember, not conservative, it's common sense. I'm conservative, but the words are common sense. Our country is run by people that are destroying it. We're not going to let it happen again. We're going to have a great military. We're going to have a great, everything in our country is going to function properly again. It's going to function well. We're going to be respected all over the world. We're going to be respected like we've never been respected before. And it won't take long. It's like Orban said from Hungary, put Trump back in, and the whole world is going to be fixed. He said that very strongly. Put Trump back in. What do you do? They said, what do you do, sir? What do you do? The world is blowing up. He said, it's a very simple solution. Put President Trump back in office. It will all be healed very, very quickly.
Amen to that. Now, Trump's vision for America is not just about undoing Biden's policies. It's about reestablishing the U.S. as a dominant force in the world. His pledges to secure the southern border and prioritize energy independence through policies like drill, baby, drill are not just campaign slogans. They are critical components of his plan to ensure Americans' prosperity and security. Now, the former president's assertion that under his leadership we're going to be respected like we've never been respected before is not mere bravado. It's a crucial part of his appeal. Trump's approach to foreign policy and national security is predicated on strength and decisiveness, qualities that he argues are sorely lacking in the current administration. Watch.
To achieve a great future, we first have to throw off the chains of our out-of-control political class, and that begins with telling crooked Joe Biden, you remember The Apprentice? Crooked Joe Biden, you're fired. Get out of here. Get the hell, you're destroying our country. You're fired, Biden. Get the hell out of here.
Now, Trump's call to action employing his iconic "you're fired" catchphrase wasn't just for show. It was a rallying cry for Americans to recognize the urgency of the moment, to understand that the 2024 election isn't just another political contest. It's a fight for the future of the country. And his criticism extends beyond Biden to the broader political establishment, which he accuses of engaging in hoaxes and witch hunts against him. Now, this narrative of battling against a corrupt system has been a cornerstone of Trump's political identity and remains a potent tool in mobilizing his base. Watch.
For hardworking Americans, November 5th will be our new Liberation Day, but for the liars and cheaters and fraudsters and censors and imposters who have commandeered our government, it will be their Judgment Day. Their Judgment Day.
They are so terrified of that day. And it's coming, my friends. Now, looking ahead, Trump paints the upcoming election as a pivotal moment, not just for his political career, but for the nation as a whole. His assertion that November 5th will be a new liberation day for hardworking Americans is a powerful message, one that positions him as the champion of the average citizen against an elite class that has lost touch with the country's needs and values. And even as he takes aim at potential Democrat contenders like California Governor Gavin Newsom, Trump's message is clear. The fight is not just against individual politicians, but against a political ideology that he believes is ruining America. Watch.
Look, a lot of people think Gavin Newsom is going to run. In a certain way, I hope so. I hope so. Because he's destroyed California. He's destroyed it. But he's got a hell of a line of crap. I watched him on Sean Hannity, who's a good man, Sean. Sean, we love you very much, Sean, if you happen to be watching, which you will. But he was on Sean Hannity, and he was saying, no, California's never done better, we got to do this, we're doing that. I'm saying, wait a minute, the place is failing. They don't have water. They're notifying people in Beverly Hills you can only use 40 gallons of water. They don't have water. By the way, they could have so much water. I had it all set. All of the federal government approvals were done. All he had to do was sign a little piece of paper. And I won't let him get away with that again, because he had to sign one piece of paper, and water would be pouring down from up north, pouring down from Canada. And it comes down the artificial veins and the natural veins where the water poured down. They take this water and they send it out to the Pacific, way above California. They send the water out to the Pacific to protect a little tiny fish that's not doing too well anyway. And people don't have water, and the farmland is barren. You go down, it's best land there is in the whole country. They can't farm it because they have no water. And it's true. In Beverly Hills, you pay a fortune in taxes. They say you can only brush your teeth once a day. Who the hell wants to mean you can't use too much water on your hair? That would put me out. I would not want to be. They put restrictors on showers. They put restrictors on faucets. You buy brand new faucets. Aren't they beautiful, darling? Oh, yes, look at them. Beautiful brass faucets. They're so beautiful. Let's try them. Oh, shit, no water's coming out. Drop. It drops out. You turn on the shower. I'm going to take a shower tonight. My hair's going to look better than it ever looked. I get that whole deal ready. I'm all set to go. Turn on the shower. Ding. Ding. No. And they have so much water. I said to some of our great congressmen that asked me to help them with a problem up in that area, up north in California, I said, I see you have a drought. They said, no, we don't have a drought. We have so much water, you don't know what to do. But they send it out to the Pacific. We're not going to let them get away with that any longer. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And frankly, I believe, I gave a speech up there. We had like 100,000 people show up. I said, what the hell is going on over here? I always hear Republicans can't win. California, you can't win. I will tell you, if God came down and God was the vote checker, I believe we would win California. I think it's so crazy. They send out 36 million ballots, get sent out to people unknown. They're sent out all over the place. How many people from California know people that got 6, 7, 8 ballots, okay? Our elections are so corrupt. I think we'd do very well. I think I would do very well in California, actually. And I think I would do well in a lot of places because it's common sense. Remember, not conservative. It's common sense. I'm conservative, but the words are common sense. Our country is run by people that are destroying it. We're not going to let it happen again. We're going to have a great military. We're going to have a great... Everything in our country is going to function properly again. It's going to function well. We're going to be respected all over the world. We're going to be respected like we've never been respected before. And it won't take long. It's like Orban said from Hungary, put Trump back in, and the whole world is going to be fixed. He said that very...
Trump's dominance in the Republican primary, as evidenced by his substantial delegate lead over Nikki Haley, underscores his enduring appeal within the party. Despite the controversies and legal challenges that have marked his post-presidency, Trump remains a formidable political figure, one who's fundamentally reshaped the GOP in his image. Now, the speech at CPAC was more than just an opportunity for Trump to critique Biden's presidency. It was a moment for him to articulate his vision for America's future, a vision that contrasts sharply with the current administration's policies. Trump's promise to restore American greatness resonates with many who feel the country has lost its way under Biden's leadership. Critics of the Biden administration argue that his policies have weakened America's economic position, compromised its energy independence, and eroded its standing on the world stage. They point to the administration's handling of the COVID pandemic and its approach to immigration and border security and its foreign policy decisions as evidence of a leadership that's out of touch with the needs of the American people. And supporters of Trump view his potential return to the White House in 2024 as a chance to correct these missteps and to implement policies that prioritize American interests. They see Trump as a leader who can bring about a resurgence of American strength and prosperity both at home and abroad. And the notion of Trump as America's salvation is not just political hyperbole, it's a deeply held belief among his supporters. They view the 2024 election as a critical juncture, one that will determine the direction of the country for years to come. And for them, Trump's leadership offers a path to recovery and renewal, a way to reclaim the American dream they feel has been eroded under Biden's presidency. So as we look ahead to the 2024 election, the choice between Trump and Biden, or perhaps another Democrat nominee, will be more than just a choice between two candidates. It will be a choice between two fundamentally different visions for America. In his CPAC speech, well, it was a clear articulation of his vision, one that he believes can restore America to greatness. If you got value from this report, tap subscribe. My final thought is next. So as we reflect on Donald Trump's impassioned plea at CPAC 2024, it's evident that the stakes for the future of our republic have never been higher. Trump's vision for America, a vision of strength, prosperity, and respect on the global stage, stands in stark contrast to the current trajectory under the Biden administration. So this isn't just about political allegiance. It's about the essence of what America represents to its people and to the world. Trump's call to action transcends the boundaries of traditional politics, urging us to embrace a future where the American dream is not just a relic of the past, but a living, breathing reality for all. As we inch closer to 2024, remember, the fight for America's soul is far from over.
Congratulations, you made it to the end of the video. Now keep up your quest for truth with this next news report. And if you found our channel enlightening, join the millions who agree with you. Tap subscribe. Thank you for watching the Next News Network.